This is going to be really hard to do because of the anger involved, because every second is horror and hell when when you have the inevitable damage, consequences of being on all the drugs that are used against citizens, psychiatry, drugs. This is the result of what happens when you give it to children or adults. Inevitably, in the end, it's logical, apart from people being made to feel like they're on their own. It's a secret, it doesn't exist, they're not told the truth from the start or the end. It's logical that especially there's many damages. No one's gonna be brave enough to come out, especially with a face, and say mention the inevitable damages, and they sterilize you, they make your genitals go numb. This is well known. No one, obviously logically, comes and no people. There's plenty of people that they knew. There's plenty known about this, and it's extremely common. It's not rare. This is what happens when you block dopamines and serotonins and brain damage people for years and years and years. The drug, they cost about £500 a week. No one really cares about that. Obviously it seems like no one cares. People feel like they're on their own. And who would want to publicly admit something so embarrassing? But what am I going to do? So it's really hard, obviously, but I feel like I have to do it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? How much worse can it get? Should start by telling you the drugs I was on. By the time it was so bad, I had to cold turkey. Was £500 a week. No one cares about that. But this is all government, taxpayer done. Doctors and psychiatrists, they don't have to know. They don't have to care. They don't feel any responsibility. Some of the doctors done their training in hospitals where people were dying, so that's why they see people for 5 minutes generally anyway, and just be like, oh, just piss off, you haven't got real problems inside. That's what they're thinking. They can't really do anything for anyone other than push more drugs anyway, and they just think people should be thankful anyway for not being in some of the people they've seen in hospitals. Get out some of the doctors. Obviously psychiatry wasn't considered part of medicine. This is kind of how it goes. I'm not deserving of it. I deserve justice. So do many other millions of people. Lots of people die because of this. Naturally, there's nothing too much wrong with me as a human being. I didn't deserve this. I don't have to live like this. I deserve justice. Legally, they're covered. I'm not going to get compensation or anything. I'm really diseased. I'm really crippled as a result. My youth, all being raped away from me. But I have to tell you, kind of how this goes. And it has, people have to care and stop it happening, stop doing it to their brothers, children, sisters. They need to inform, because the doctors don't inform you. If they give you an anti-anxiety drug, which is an opioid, they won't tell you it's an opioid, and you know that what that means. That means that's an opium, that's heroin, that's serious. You don't give that to anyone and not tell them it's heroin or an opioid. And obviously Ritalin, I was lucky enough not to be on Ritalin, if I can call myself lucky, but Ritalin is, as you well know, is amphetamine, and you shouldn't be giving amphetamines to anyone, especially children. Anyway, so I guess I was having some problems when I was 8, 9. The reason why I was targeted, they called me a vulnerable person, they called mental health awareness or whatever, the whole psychiatrist, they come in to push their drugs on you very easy. They go, oh, poor person, they need help. Oh, poor vulnerable person, that's why we need to help you, because you're a poor vulnerable person. And obviously they don't take any liability or responsibility once they've already destroyed your brain and organs with their drugs. Not their drugs, but you know, their drug pushing. They don't take any responsibility, or that they don't put you in the right place for anything after the damage. You know, you've already realised that you've been damaged badly by it. In fact, they just try and keep pushing more drugs on you. No child or human deserves to be treated like that. And in the end, it will get loads of kids on all the drugs now, in the name of helping them. In the mainstream media, all you'll hear is, oh, we need to screen pregnant mums so we can give them drugs, and fuck up not only pregnant mums, but their children too. And then, that's how evil these people are. But in the media, all you hear is this good thing, and we need mental health awareness, and we need to screen everybody, and we need to feel sorry for these people. Instead of helping them, we need to feel sorry and drug them to hell, basically. And of course they won't realise what's going on till it's too late, and even then they still won't realise what's going on, and by then their families are destroyed, themselves are destroyed, they can't function, can't look after themselves, all their dopamine and serotonin receptors are very brain damaged, so it's hard to it's very hard to do under these circumstances. They help regulate everything in your body. These are your hormones. This is everything. Your hormones are practically everything. So naturally, that's why the drugs might have an effect. Some people might feel good on them for a bit before their body tries to adjust. I know how all these feel, so I'm going to run through how these drugs feel as well, because if anyone knows, I know. I've been in these child institutions, adolescent institutions. I know. I've been on all these drugs, apart from the amphetamine ones, the Ritalins.